Oh, well, good evening, and welcome to my less than humble abode here. Champion. Last year's champion. Year 5, which is what the V is for. Roman numeral 5. V and Trev. Double whammy. Creative and a champion. What are you gonna do? All right. Well, you know what? I won. I deserve another drink. That's just delicious, and it could also blind an elephant. So we are in year 6 here. We got a lot to go over. Year 6, in case you were curious, last year. Year 5, champion. I told you, less than humble abode. Welcome to the show. Did you miss me? I don't think so. Too bad. All right, a lot to go over. Here. So first and foremost, Uncle Jimmy has retired from the Glen Gang Fantasy, and he had a pretty adventurous career. Let's go through the highlights here. I think he made the playoffs maybe once in the 5 years that he was in it, maybe once or twice. The rest of it, he was kind of at the bottom. He was a boomer bust kind of guy here, but let me tell you what. When he boomed, sweet Lord Almighty, yeah, the dude broke 200 in order to get the W and win. His name's not on here. We're going to have to forge a signature. Please, nobody tell the authorities. Uncle Jimmy, thank you for your phenomenal career here and you being a champion in the Glen Gang Fantasy Football League. You will be missed. But that brings me to who is replacing Uncle Jimmy. You all know him. You all love him. No, I'm fucking with you. It's not Wayne Voorhees. Tommy Boy, please stand up. Enjoy. 20% battery remaining. Okay, didn't cut me off. We're good. Tommy Boy, fucking new guy. Welcome to the league here, guys. I don't want you to take it easy on him. Fucking bury him. All right? So we will get into in a minute with the chat. With where Tommy's going to be drafting this year. But what we need to go over first is probably a question that many of you have. Are we doing a keeper? Yes, we are doing a keeper. And just like last year, you do not get to keep the same person from the previous year. Pretty simple. Next, we need to go over 3 rule changes. Pretty minor, but they are all beneficial and they will all increase our score, which will allow for us to have some sort of opportunity of catching Uncle Jimmy's record of 250,000 fucking points in the championship. Incredible. The first rule change is that defensive players are going to go from half a point per tackle to 1 point per tackle. So that is going to make them a lot more relevant. It's not going to be, oh, cool, like my defensive player, whatever, we'll just throw them in there. That's 12, 14 points that somebody can get per week as opposed to the 6 or 7. So big difference there. Looking forward to that. The next thing is that is going to be very critical is adding a second flex position. So that means that you get an additional running back, wide receiver, or tight end on your roster in order to play for you each and every week. So again, going to change. Bugs are coming out. We better hurry. That's going to change dramatically as far as how many points we get, as well as your strategy going into the draft and each and every week. The final thing is that all trades, if somebody accepts a trade, the league, everybody in the league has 24 hours to make a counter offer, to make a sweeter deal that may be more beneficial for the person making the trade. So that's going to make things a little bit more interesting, spice things up, give people kind of the opportunity to do some business, if you will. So those are the league changes. Now let's move into this this combine draft that we're doing here. So with Tommy living out in fucking California out there, you're so goddamn far west. I'm just kidding. He's in Junction, guys. Settle down. Desert Boy cannot make it for our draft combine here, so he's going to take the pick between pick number 2 or pick number 7. Because Uncle Jimmy finished second to last in the league, he would automatically get pick number 2. We're going to give Tommy Boy, the fucking new guy, some options here. 2nd or 7th, let us know. That is going to be your draft options. For the rest of us, we're going to be competing for the remaining 7 spots. And it is going to be a ranking from your Total time, ranking us 1 through 7, since, you know, Tommy's getting his pick. And then you will get to select your draft position from there. So just if you finish 4th, doesn't mean your draft pick number 4. You get to select 4th out of everybody. AKA, don't get stuck in the middle. Because it's a snake draft, you guys get it. Okay, I don't want to talk too much strategy here. But what it is going to consist of, making up these times, is going to be 4 things. Then your time will stop after those 4, and then you will get a bonus shot here, because everybody loves a good money ball. Let's move the hardware here, guys. First pick, first thing, flip cup. Flip cup will determine, you go until you flip it correctly, right? Your time starts when you flip it. Get your frat boy out, okay? Beer pong's next. So go until you make it. It's going to be a 10 cup set, okay? Make one, you move on. Flip your cup, make it, move on. Make it, move on. Free throw, Kareem, you suck, Kareem. Make it, you move on. Cornhole, you got to make one. As soon as you make one, you move on. Actually, as soon as you make one there, your time stops. You get the trend, you got to make it to move on. And as soon as you make your cornhole shot, your time stops. And then the money ball is that you will go from the corner of the yard. We're going to have to do a little bit of cleaning over here, huh? You're welcome, Mom. But you go from corner to corner, and we're going to have one of those trash cans, those Brute trash cans. Take a football, throw it. If you make it in the trash can, you get 5 seconds off. If you don't make it in, nothing happens. There's no penalty. This is just the money ball, like I said. You get 1 shot, 1 throw. You make it, 5 seconds off your score. It could be a huge difference in order to get you up the leaderboard. If you miss it, nothing happens. So, simple as that. 8:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning, September 3rd, because Coach is a peckerhead. We'll go with that. We're changing it. I know that you guys saw that, so that's what we're gonna do. Please let me know if there's any questions on this. I think that you guys kind of understand the whole gist of it. I hope you didn't miss me too much, but T-Bone is back, and T-Bone is out.